Hello, in this short lecture I will talk about the most fundamental structure of matter. The matter actually consists of 17 elementary particles, and each particle has antiparticle. So in total we have 17 elementary particles and 17 elementary antiparticles, and the 17 elementary particles consist of 12 elementary matter particles and 4 elementary force particles. So the 12 elementary matter particles are the 6 quarks that are in the purple color and 6 leptons in the green color. So the 12 elementary matter particles are called also fermions, and then we have 4 elementary force particles in red color that are called bosons, and the 17th particle is boson X, that actually gives or it is responsible for the mass of the other elements. All of the 17 elements have mass except for the gluon and the photons that have zero mass, but other particles have mass, and the origin of their mass is boson X particle. Okay, that is the particle that gives mass to the other elementary particles. Okay, so the four elementary force particles in red color actually they carry the fundamental four fundamental forces in nature. Okay, the gluon, actually we have 8 types of gluons that carry the strong nuclear force. That is actually, it is a force that binds the protons in the nucleus of the atom together. And then we have the photon particle that carries the electromagnetic force that is actually explains how charged particles interact with each other. And then we have boson Z and boson W that carry the weak force. The weak force is responsible for the radioactive decay of atoms. And actually we have 2 particles of W boson and one particle of Z boson, So in total we have 12 particles, because we have 8 gluons, 1 photon, 1 boson Z and 2 boson W particles. In total it is 12 particles, and the 13th particle is not it is not in this table because it is the graviton that gives the gravitational force that creates the gravitational force. That force actually causes to every two objects with mass in the universe to be attracted to each other. And actually the graviton itself is not discovered yet, but the scientists assume that this elementary particle does exist. Okay, so in total we have 13 elementary force particles that carry the 4 fundamental forces in nature, and the boson Higgs that is actually responsible for the masses in the other elementary elements, except for the gluon and the photon that has zero mass. Okay, and actually the matter is the basic building blocks of matter are the atoms. Okay, and different atoms that are bound together is called a molecule. An example of molecule is the molecule of water, that is H2O. That is to say, it has 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom that bound together and create the water. And actually the atom itself, that is the basic building blocks of the matter, it consists of electrons that rotate around the center of the atom, and in the center of the atom we have the nucleus that consists of protons and neutrons, and the protons and the neutrons are not elementary particles because they themselves consist of quarks. And the quarks, as I have already showed you, it is in the purple color. There are 6 types of quarks, and they are part of the 17 elementary particles. Okay? Thank you very much.